Hi y'all. Before I get into this video, I want to start out by saying I apologize because I said that I had a surprise and everything, and I'm about to tell you all about it because I no longer work at this facility. So I was all hyped and everything about my situation. And the situation was, as a CNA, newly licensed, well, newly certified CNA with no experience whatsoever, I was able to land a hospital job. Yes, I worked on the med-surg tele floor. Yep. Didn't even make it start from the beginning about my hospital job. Okay. When I had the interview, she only asked me 3 questions. One of the questions was, what is something that I'm most proud of at a place that I work? Another question was, tell me a little bit about yourself. And another question was real simple, easy, quick. I mean, my interview was like 20 minutes, if that. And then she showed me around the place. And that was it. Excited and everything. And before I even got on the elevator to leave, she was like, how would you feel if I offered you the job right now? Would you take it? Now, of course, I said yes. I've been wanting to get in the hospital forever. I took phlebotomy and now a CNA. The same day, HR called and told me everything that I need to do. And keep in mind, I was not even certified when I got the job offer. I kept telling them, it was like, I'm not state certified to be a CNA. I said it 3 times in the interview. She was like, that's okay. That's okay. And when HR called, I told them I wasn't certified. She was like, you know what? This is what we're going to do. Just schedule your test. And after you schedule your test, call us back and we'll schedule your orientation after that date. It's like, okay. I did that, and my test was that Saturday. My orientation was that Monday. Yeah. Had a girl hype, you know what I'm saying? So, took the test, orientation. Your orientation went great. Met some awesome people. Met my work best friend there. And coolest person. And everything was good. Everything went good. Orientation was like long as crap. Learned how to use the computer program. And that's it. I mean, all the other stuff they went through, patient care, like what are you supposed to say when you walk into the hospital room, like every single time, and that was it. And then when I actually got on the floor to shadow, I was put with somebody that was overwhelmed from the jump. Like, she was upset that I couldn't do any hands-on. Like, the only reason why I couldn't do hands-on was because, for one, I'd never been a CNA. 2, the educator coordinator didn't have my CPR card, and she was like, I can't touch anybody until she get that card. So, like, the whole day she was telling anybody that would listen that I couldn't do anything because I couldn't do any hands-on. And she was upset about that, and because she was behind in her work. Keep in mind now, I'm not the reason why she was behind, because I'm just standing back watching. And for some reason, she couldn't get that through her head. Like, I can't do anything. But that first day was rough. I was running around as if I was doing the stuff with my head chopped off, because I gotta keep up. I gotta see what stuff is at. I gotta know the code to get to the supply room. I gotta know how to do everything, how to do chart and everything. So that first day, for somebody who's just shadowing, I didn't get a break and I didn't get a lunch. Well, I got a lunch because she kept leaving me. Like, how am I supposed to learn if you keep leaving me? And I'm like, yeah. And then my hours was 7 to 7, 12 hours. I don't know why I thought that you're gonna get a whole hour for lunch. 30 minutes. And so when I finally was able to do hands-on, it legit just threw me to the wolves. Like, I still didn't know where a lot of stuff was, like how to do certain things, because from the way we did it in school to the way the real world is not the same at all. It's not even close. So this is for anybody that's in CNA class, CNA program. What you learn in class, it may help you some, but it is not how they really do it in the real world, because you will not get 30 minutes per patient. You will barely get 10, and you got to keep it moving. When I was there, I had 10 patients. At the most, I had 16, 18, because the floor that I was on was short-staffed. I also was told that a lot of people didn't make it a month. I thought I was gonna beat the odds. Well, man, couldn't do it. And it's like, I felt as if I wasn't given the care that I wanted to give. Like, they got care for it, made sure returned every 2 hours, made sure that, nobody got bed sores, everybody got fed, people who got a bath, who needed full care, got full care for them. Also, let me tell you this right here. It was so unorganized. Like, you do not know who gets a bath or who don't. The only way you will know if you go and ask the patient. I couldn't tell, because like, that's the one thing that I didn't like. It's like, I needed to know when I came in who needed what done. And they couldn't tell me. They was like, you just gotta look at the person and see. I was like, what? That don't even make sense. But yeah, that's how it was. You ask them, see if they need one, or either night shift will tell you if they got a bath or not, and then that'll let you know if you need to give them a bath or not. I was like, I don't like that. I don't like it at all. It's like, they had a bath log, but the CNA that was training me properly, she told me they stopped. People stopped doing it. I was like, what? So there are people who wasn't getting bath, because if they refused, that was it. They refused. If they refused night shift, that means they refused day shift. I was like, what? I don't know. I didn't understand how they was doing things. But come to find out, it's like they was doing whatever they was doing and just training me how they want to train me, and I was confused as a little duck. I didn't know which one was up. And that was my experience in the hospital. I did not like it at all. I did not like I was given adequate care that I wanted to give. So what I did is, like, the hospital atmosphere, period, I didn't like. And then the fact that my floor was always short-staffed. And if the phone is shaking, I do apologize. I do. I don't want to record this no more. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, I just didn't like the hospital atmosphere. So what I did was I started applying to home health jobs. So this is what I did. I was off for 2 days. I should have went on a Monday, but Tuesday I went in. First I filled it out online. Then they emailed me saying to come to the office to fill out the paper application. So that's what I did. Tuesday I went in and filled out an application. Wednesday they called me and said, can you come to orientation Friday? And I was like, yes, I would definitely be there. So Thursday I quit my hospital job. I know, very unprofessional. Don't learn from me at all. Most places would like for you to give a 2 weeks notice, but I couldn't do it no more. Like when I first started, I was clocking in. We had to clock in between 6:38 and 6:45. Every day, faithfully, I was clocking in at 6:38. It got to the point, it's like my clock in started to get later and later until I started clocking at 6:45. So that right there was like, I can't do it. And what's crazy, the 12 hours was no problem. The 12 hours I could do it with no problem. It was just, I couldn't do it. Once I got home, I was drained. I had no energy for nothing. I would take a shower and go to bed. I didn't even eat. I would take a shower and go straight to bed. So I have never ever in the years that I've been working called in to quit. I always give a 2 weeks notice. And sometimes I lasted 2 weeks. Sometimes they were like, well, instead of working, 2 extra weeks, just go ahead and quit. Like most of them, because like I would quit on payday and I get paid every 2 weeks. And I will say, look, I'm not coming back in 2 weeks. Well, in 2 weeks I quit, whatever, something like that. She was like, well, to make it easier for paperwork and everything, just go ahead, just sign the paper saying you gave us 2 weeks notice, and that's it. And that's exactly what I did. But this one, it was over for them. So for me to never call in and quit, I couldn't go face them or nothing like that, so I called in to quit. Worst thing you can do in a professional environment. But I did it. And she was mad. And honestly, I did not care at all. It's not like I had the same patience, because everybody I had ended up going home. So it's not like it's the nursing home where you see the same patients every day. No, I see, hold on y'all, I'm trying to park. Got money. Well, this is me, and I'm gonna come back for the story time. Then I'm gonna let you know what I'm doing now. But story time about how I quit and how it went down and how it played out, whatever. Last I said was that, she was mad, she was pissed, and I didn't care, which I really didn't. So what had happened was I called in the first time. Since I ain't never quit ever over the phone, I was nervous. When I left the first voicemail, because she didn't answer the phone, you couldn't understand that word. It was jibber jabber. It was like, my name, this is Ashley from Day Shift and blah blah blah. I mean, it was jibber jabber. Like, it didn't make sense. Like, if I said it now, of course it makes sense, but it didn't make sense. So I hung up. I tried to, delete and record, but it didn't do it. It sent it. I don't understand, but okay. And then I called again. And I was like, if you have any questions, just call me. And I left a phone number that was not even mine. That's how nervous I was. My phone number, it wasn't even mine. It wasn't the correct number at all. So I was like, shit. I was cussing. I was like, I'm so damn nervous. Why am I? If the phone is shaking again, I'm sorry. I'm driving down the road and it's on my phone. But why am I nervous? I'm calling over the phone. And at this point, I haven't even worked at the hospital for a month. So I'm not even going to use them as a reference or job experience at all. So I hung up. I cussed myself. I was like, Ash, you can do this, blah blah. And I called my husband. He was like, man, yeah, call the nursing station. So that's what I did. And somebody answered the phone. She was like, yeah, I told him like, yeah, this Ashley from day shift, and it's calling to let you know I ain't coming back no more. She was like, no more? I was like, no. She was like, any more? I was like, any more? I quit. She was like, hold on, let me let you talk to the PCM. Alright, you can do that. She get on the phone saying that she ain't get the voicemails, whatever. But of course, if you don't go and check your voicemails, you're not gonna get it. So when I told her, I was like, well, I do apologize, but I quit because the hospital atmosphere is not for me. I was like, everybody cool and everything, but I just can't do the hospital atmosphere anymore. She's like, you know what's not cool? This is not professional at all, Ashley. You're supposed to give a 2 weeks notice. And this is not professional. I don't care who's cool, who's not. This is not professional. You do know that you're not going to be able to work. Not going to be able to work for the hospital anymore. I was like, you're going to be non-reliable. I was like, okay. And she just kept going on and on and on. And I was like, okay. She said, well, I'm gonna need for you to bring me your badge. It's like, okay. I didn't even get a chance to say okay. She's like, well, I'm gonna need for you to bring me your badge, and then she hung up. Talk about unprofessional. She hung up on me. And this is why I say, don't learn from me, because it was like, you left us high and dry. It's like, at least I called in. I could have not called and you wondering if I was coming in or not. At least I called and you know, gave you enough time to find somebody to come in. I was being considerate because I was thinking about not calling.